Alright, welcome back to Shadow Hearts, where cats don't like catnip for some reason. And this is the first time we've actually talked to him after meeting him, and I wanted to show that the game actually tells you where to get the items you need.
Well, that's better than the couple fetch quests I can think of.
Like 80% of them. But that's only if he remembers correctly. He may forget. So, I can't even get to game saved.
I mean, it's not like he's an NPC with omniscient amounts of knowledge for the purposes of this fetch quest.
Of course not.
No.
So I left this one in for two reasons. One, it's the first time we fought that dog creature. And also, it's the first time we've had a cross attack, which is like the pincer attacks in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. There's a situation like this in the later Mega Man Battle Network games where your character's in the middle and you've got to turn around to hit things on both sides.
It's an old trope. But we're going to let Alice and Yuri take care of this guy over here.
Wait, why is there a dog enemy in the cat village?
There are days when I don't ask questions. So is Yuri. But there are days when I don't ask these questions. And yeah, of course, letting Zhuzhen take care of all of this nonsense. So hey, I looked up Yamaraja between recordings.
And?
It turns out Yamaraja is the name of like one of a dozen things in Hindu mythology, various gods called Yama. And they're all
cool.
like gods of death, if my research showed me right. Somebody can comment and tell me how wrong I am about that.
Please comment, we're desperate.
Yes, he's not wrong. Oh, hey. So, the talisman just lit up, meaning our malice has gone up another level.
Are we gonna have to go to the purification place?
Yep. Oh, by the way, let's read about tents. For a few seconds.
While Susie is in the party, I take it that this is a good way to grind a few levels.
If you chose to, I did not, which is kind of bad, and we'll see that later. But, we do need to go clear out the malice, because we don't really want to fight Foxface, which is what happens when he gets full. And I also promised I would show off each of the 4 evil tiers. We've seen 4 for free, and now we have 2, I believe, coming up. And the different mask will ask you to quiet the malice depending on what level you're at.
So that's a nice way to know what you're getting into.
Yeah. So I'll be cutting most of these out after we get all of the different enemies shown. We're actually not going to get a full bestiary because we didn't fight any bats in the first plains area.
Really?
Yep.
Were they just a rare encounter, or did you have bad luck?
Just had bad random luck and didn't feel like recording for that.
How are you going to get that Steam achievement?
Well, look, alright. I'm not a big gamer score fan to start with. And so, whenever you beat one of the enemies, you get an item. It just takes forever for it to load you getting the item.
Also takes forever to load the congratulatory text.
So, yeah. I don't know why I went into the menu here. I had a reason, I promise. Oh, yeah. Didn't want to use another tent.
Why do I see a judgment ring on that menu briefly?
It shows you what the item would look like, to use in battle. You do have to complete a judgment ring. Out of battle, you don't.
So there's timed hits for healing.
Yes, and it heals more based on your timed hits. Oh, hey.
This is
finally,
amazing.
There's something there. I kept checking the whole time, and we're just going to keep talking over each other, because why not? So now we have to do this again. Remember this?
You have to do good on the judgment ring to steady your hand.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was inadvertently mean of me.
Okay, so somewhere around here is a torch that we needed. And by the way, we're just going to ignore Wanderer Mayuan. I kind of glossed over his whole character, and we'll be seeing it in another part someday. His whole thing is that he is, first of all, gay, and second of all, has problems with being molesting, of all things. And if you use his services, it does a fakey go berserk thing if you're a male character. So we're going to be ignoring that for the most part. I left this battle in for no good reason. I actually don't know why I didn't cut it.
To show that this isn't a low-level run.
I mean, now we're stuck leaving it in, the commentary, because I explained the Mayuan thing while that was going on, but... Plus, there's more Brain Hopper, so I know you're hyped for that.
I love Brain Hopper. I hope that we get to hear it at least 12 more times.
Well, I can't promise that. No, let's let him actually physically attack something for what good it does.
That was actually a substantial melee attack for a mainly magic user.
Especially because he's in the back row, because this game couldn't rip off Final Fantasy enough. We have front and back row.
Oh, what, is there going to be a spot in the game where Alice goes to the underworld and comes back even older?
No.
Oh.
Nor is there going to be a part where, I don't know, Zhuzhen dies and his granddaughter has to take over his spot.
It's not spoilers, we played those games before.
No, those are totally spoilers. Alright, so we're getting places in terms of our, soul energy. But where we really need to be getting places is for getting the cat people out of here.
What kind of studio sound effects magic do you think they had to do to get the squishy noise for the walking?
The term you're looking for is Foley effects, and I imagine they just kind of, slapped a big piece of ham or something.
It sounded more to me like they were, using a, what's the word? Mortar. Yeah, a pestle. And,
a mortar and pestle? Okay.
Yeah, and just, stirring up some spaghetti.
That's possible, but can I call something out here?
Yeah.
There's fire burning in the back of this place, right? You can see the candles. Why do we need to go track down a metal vessel and a torch when there's already fire in the room?
Alchemy!
Oh.
Even now, the old lady is still more interested in Alice, based on this angle.
So, mini-boss. So I'm going to level with you. I totally used the wrong fusion for this fight. Of the two choices we have, Raging Tiger is actually much better.
You just wanted to be ultimate edge.
So let's raise... I did do it for a reason, though. We're going to raise Zhuzhen's special attack eventually. So his magic does more.
Are you trying to imply a Final Fantasy II system where the more you use it, the more it becomes good?
No. It's just one of my attacks, or one of my techniques as the Death Emperor is to raise special attack on an ally.
Ah. So putting it on the already OP guy is going to bring in the profit.
Exactly. So let's try that again. And it's called Curse Attack, which is just, what you really want to see. Hit your friends. 18% special attack boost. So, mini-bosses, what do you think of them, Nathan?
Mini-bosses in general, yeah, they're good, as long as they're differentiated enough from a regular enemy, like... I don't know, they need to have a bit more HP, be able to deal a bit more out.
You mean like that?
Yeah, that was a good amount, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a game designer, man, despite our numerous complaints about things in the past.
What are you even doing here, then? I thought this was game designers only. So, hey, be sure to check out my latest... No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, it's kind of hard to just keep coming up with things. Cat is blue, I guess?
I mean, this one... Sorry, I just want to enjoy the flame dance.
It is an ogre flame dance. Yeah, Wind Fang. This is why if you're going to use fusion for offensive purposes, switching to the Wind one is probably better, because more damage.
Well, I don't know, that was less than an eighth of your total HP on Yuri.
No, I mean, you would do more... Yeah, words. Ooh, we don't want to go berserk. Alice is not used to the craziness around her, that's why she has such low sanity points.
Even at maximum, she's got less than you currently have on Yuri.
And he uses them to fuse. That's his meter for that, too. But that's alright. We completely wasted the pure leaf, it turned out.
Yeah, mini-bosses, they're good. Hey,
we got a lottery ticket.
I was about to say, are we going to hit the jackpot?
We might be. It's Powerball season.
It's a quintuple rollover. Remember, if you buy a ticket, you improve your odds of winning and ruin everyone else's.
From 0 to 1 and however many number combinations there are.
Okay, it seems Cat Lady has also experienced the pain of the town's women.
So, yeah, there's a whole thing here where we're just kind of... So, hey, yeah, I know you're mad, but drop it. I'm the best exorcist. I can't believe I revealed the whole thing about Yamaraja right out of the gate. I should have saved it. So Alice reaches a crazy conclusion here.
Okay.
Sure. So there's that.
Susie has been around enough to know that that's not the kind of thing you just decide is the case.
Yeah, we probably should heal and save before this boss fight. Oh, hey, there's a guy here to buy things from.
Wait, wasn't he stood over to the left just 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, he took a walk while we were in fighting a cat creature. It happens. Yes, this is why I didn't talk to him before we needed to, so we have this line now. So we probably should buy like all the talismans of luck, but we're not going to. We're just gonna buy some tents. Maybe
yeah, let's see if we can actually, talk about mini bosses. I feel that, yeah, that was probably a good point for the mini boss to happen. We're an hour 22 into your playtime, so it keeps you invested. It was an actually winnable challenge.
I know, first time in the whole game we've had a boss fight type thing that we could win.
Yeah, exactly. That's meant to make you feel good about yourself. Like, oh, I might have got knocked down earlier, but, this is possible. This isn't going to be, cinematic experience central.
Yeah, this ain't Metroid Other M. We actually have agency. Speaking of agency, let's violate this shrine, because the skull's moved with the death of the cat person thing.
Makes perfect sense.
So you're gonna see why I probably should have actually grinded and edited it out. I can't even talk.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Phrases you would expect people to say in 1913. So, a boss fight.
Oh, okay. This is a substantial leap in design.
Yeah. So he gets to go first. And you're gonna see why this is actually a particularly difficult boss fight. So the Judgment Ring actually has status effects that can hit it.
Nice.
And Raging Tiger is the only other fusion option I have, but I did choose it for a legitimate reason this time. Okay, can we please choose our target? Thank you, video game.
This is going to be some kind of special defense up.
Physical,
For that.
actually. Okay, video game?
Remember, everyone, this is post-commentary.
Yeah, but even just watching it back, I get annoyed at the way the menus and, target selection work. So here's the problem. I'm not even going to try for perfect when everything's halved like that. So this thing's called Yamaraja Earth, and it's water elemental. Because that's a game design choice that was made.
Okay, this is bad.
Yeah, here's why we chose the Raging Tiger. I told you there was a good reason for it. And yeah, like I said, I probably should have taken some time to get some levels. I'll be doing that probably for the next boss fight.
But the idea is to just use Yuri and Alice to self-heal and deal main damage with Susie.
Exactly, and you can use him to heal him as well. Because he's also going to be taking a lot of damage from these water things. He's fire elemental, as you might expect. And then this happens.
Oh dear. So, does this game work on a rock, paper, scissors thing, or are the elements paired up?
It's paired off, yeah.
Right, so if we can keep him alive, we should be burning this guy pretty fast.
Yeah, but it's that whole keeping him alive thing that proves to be tough.
At least his hitboxes are back to normal after he got knocked out.
Yeah. And, yeah, Alice is already in danger of, Ooh, this is bad.
Oh no, a berserk white mage. Run for the hills.
By the way, this game's a jerk. So, basically, I have to get him up, and then we have to basically... Oh, dear. Remember when I said this was actually a really bad boss fight for me?
Yeah.
But hey, that physical defense actually paid off. Fortunately,
Using talismans to revive monks seems appropriate.
it feels that way. We need to get as much damage in as effectively as possible, or else we're pretty much screwed. I didn't even get to use flying stones on this thing, which is the damaging thing that it has. And yeah, we're actually prioritizing keeping Zhuzhen up over, well, we would be, but, you know, I'm bad
I was
at
going
it.
to say, it's about time for another flood.
Yeah, oh, and then this happens. And I'm out of recovery items for that.
I suppose now is a good time to talk about how experience and dead people are dealt with.
They'll be brought up at 1 hit point after the fight, but they get no EXP from it. So Alice is going to be behind for the moment. We gotta keep trying. Boss fights. I mean, at least it's not Chrono Trigger, where the game expects you to play the game multiple times and bosses have way more HP and they're all puzzle fights. This time it's just a slight grind fest. Also, extreme luck.
It's not like this guy has things you have countermeasures to. There's no call ring or anything right here, so you're not expected to, just be able to tank the widespread spell.
Yeah, this is actually pretty difficult. Like I said, it's possible to grind some things up here, but meh.
And I guess some would argue that, figuring out the pattern to keeping everyone alive and still whittling down the boss's HP to be a puzzle in itself.
I was trying to decide there between using the Thera-Leaf or pure leafing Yuri. I decided to be smarter to have it go this way. We're basically in a position where everybody needs heals of various sorts.
Does sanity points get knocked down when you take hits?
No. It just, again, Yuri's sanity points are also his resource for fusion.
Right, so they drain each turn.
They drain 1 point per turn.
Right.
And again, with him, it actually caused him to just do the thing. Alright. We're gonna Mana Leaf so we can get this fight over with.
Hopefully.
In theory.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yes, I left in dying to the boss. That's what I want to do with this game that's going to run long enough as it is.
Well, you gotta demonstrate these things.
Right, that's what a Let's Play is. You demonstrate all of the... Oh.
Maybe next time. Wait, did Yuri revert off camera?
Yes.
Amazing.
And so now we have, more soul energy, and that's that. And the music's back to normal, which means all the things, right? He's 24! This is gonna keep coming up, okay? He's gonna, like the whole Pops and kid thing, and it's gonna keep coming up, and he's of age. He's older than you.
Well, I turned 24 this year.
Okay, so he's slightly older than you. Oh, hey, plot is happening. We should probably pay attention to that.
I don't feel old.
The Black Tortoise. We talked about Genbu last time, and... I have no idea what that word is or what it means. Small. I don't get that at all.
It's quite sad. He took advantage while Genbu was sitting around eating pizza for 7 centuries.
Oh, hey, remember that guy? The British gentleman?
Morn, do we have to talk about how, despite living in a small island nation, I cannot be expected to know all of my fellow Britons.
Why not? Your nation's the size of Rhode Island. I don't get it.
But you see, the miles are longer.
Oh. I thought you guys had kilometers.
That too.
Reappeared, so he was involved in something in the past?
He went on vacation.
I guess.
Hey kids, remember that cutscene at the beginning? An hour and a half ago?
Or however long ago it was for us. Picked him off, yeah. We'll never see him again.
I'm sorry, Yuri, I don't remember your title being Gallant Hero.
I'm pretty sure it was Rude Hero.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember it being...
Oh boy. That's impossible. Oh wow, I didn't even call him Pops that time. Is that another expression that would exist in 1913? I'm not even sure.
I don't think so.
So we're gonna have one of those big villain pile-ups. I know how much you love those.
Oh my! So Roger Bacon is going to summon some interdimensional assassins.
4 of them. And they're going to, you know, have elemental themes to them, and they're going to have a great boss fight. No! Hey, more malice. That keeps coming up.
Alice has traded in her Bible for a thesaurus.
No, that's the next tier of weaponry. We get thesaurus, then dictionary, then Oxford English Dictionary.
Then Atlas.
Well, the problem with the OED, of course, is you can't lift it. You know, the condensed version fits inside about 4 small trucks. Oh, yes. So they're talking about how Alice has mysterious power again.
But not the mysterious power that everyone else has.
No, it's a special snowflake mysterious power.
This is my OC, do not steal.
Why would... I mean, isn't that what's already happening with the train and everything? Maybe I... What? Yeah, save that for the tents with the crystal balls. So one of these days, I'm actually going to run this game without ever using fusion early on, so nobody should know that he has the abilities. Okay, that's not what he said. So, I'm trying to figure this out, and I've been thinking about this the last couple of days. Is this supposed to be like some endearing character trait that they give to Yuri where he misinterprets and misreads everything?
Or maybe he's just letting slip slightly too much information.
Oh, hey, we learned something there.
About Berserk?
Something like that. Apparently he takes the risk of having monsters he fuses with take him over.
That's understandable. It's common trope.
So... Yuri's father just came up again.
Oh. I know for one thing that furor is a word.
Of course, that's how it works. You beat the boss, you can leave. And then they just walk into him. Hey.
Young man, I have told you about the dangers of fusing. Now excuse me while I walk into your body in order to be transported.
Oh, fusion. Do we want to say... Nah, forget it. So now you're going to learn why I didn't buy anything, or at least you will next time, but this is going to start setting it up. We didn't say anything.
Well, you see, the Lost Peddler is very perceptive. He can read your face.
Oh.
You have the look on your face of someone who... Wait, I better stop right there.
Yeah. You almost made me click the stop button. We got a guild card, though.
Oh, is this some kind of reward system where you get points and it's like, hey,
No.
I see you've got enough for the platinum membership.
No, that's the next thing that's happening, besides that. The guild card is actually something completely different.
Sure
I get
is
it.
boring
It sure
around.
is dead.
Sure is boring around here.
Yes, CDI references. I'm going with the whole pun of it being dead with all the corpses in the back.
Okay.
See here, they're getting into that whole thing I talked about earlier. I will eventually demo it. I haven't, in the recordings I've done, I haven't used his services yet, but we will.
That's some interesting localization right there. Isn't he a nice man?
Well, yeah, alright.
I knew we couldn't have him too long.
Afraid not. He has to go get paid.
He doesn't dance for free.
No. He's a private,
Monk.
He's a private exorcist. Exercises for money. Clear the demons that you want him to clear. Oh wait, I have to do more prophesying.
You can't see it, but I am jamming to this tune.
Is that some sort of fourth wall thing? Like, we're in a video game.
Oh man, I will take care until we meet you again, Susie.
And... what a strange person. So, hey, you know what we haven't seen in quite a while? I'll tell you, we haven't seen the world map in a while.
That is true. Are we going to be cutting on that?
Yeah. So, this video is winding down.
A single thread spawned by Morn.
That's how I do things.
Yuri pursuing the metaphor too far.
Yep. So, hey, look, it's Fengtian. Do you remember Fengtian?
Let's pretend I do.
It's the place where the train was going anyway.
Oh,
So we're just gonna go there.
so we were supposed to go to the cat village?
Well, we were supposed to take the train to here. It was the whole plans they had for Alice.